Danny, so it's another defeat, but the scoreline, I'd say, rather flattered them. What was your take on the game?
Well, it massively flattens them, but at the end of the day, you have to give them credit that when they've had them opportunities, they've taken them, but they've had the opportunities through our individual errors rather than them creating anything. In the first half, I think they had one chance. In the second half, the only opportunities they've had is the opportunities that we gave them. We was better than them in the first half. We was better than them in the second half. But the scoreline is what matters. So yeah, we're massively disappointed in now because we didn't just deserve something from the game. We deserved, on the performance, we deserved to win the game. But you can't make mistakes like what we've just made and win football matches.
Yeah, it was the two goals within 3 minutes just after the restart that really killed us off. Do you have any complaints about the penalty decision for their first one?
No, not at all. Unfortunately, the first one, he's been brilliant for us recently, but Smalley didn't track the runner quick enough, and then they've ended up getting tangled up. The second goal, the forward's been able to control the ball inside the 6-yard box, swivel and get a shot off with no one within 5 yards of him. And then the third one, for me, usually just got to come out and clean everyone out. So that's the mistakes that we've made. I've got no complaints about the penalty whatsoever.
And looking at the game as a whole, we didn't really sort of fire into the next gear and start creating chances of our own and until those two goals. But we finished really strongly. So does that sort of give you a bit of hope going forward that we've got it there if we want to turn it on?
Well, you're always going to have stages in games where it can be a bit stalemate, where they wasn't creating nothing, we wasn't really creating nothing, but we was always on the front foot. We was always in the ascendancy. And then when we have had chances, we wasn't clinical enough in certain situations. I do honestly believe that if we score one, I think we'll get something out of the game. But it is how it is at the moment, and two mistakes on Tuesday that's cost us the game, and another three individual mistakes I'm talking about, and another 3 individual mistakes today have cost us again. So. How you replicate that? Well, either players have to start taking responsibility and cutting them out, or you have to change the players.
And looking now going into January, there's a lot of games coming up. We've had a lot of rescheduled games that have been added into the Tuesday nights in January, and included in those are quite a few of the teams that are sort of in the bottom 7 at the moment. So would you say that sort of over the next month we're going to really sort of have
month
to make it?
Yeah, January is going to be a big month for us. And as you say, I think it's seven league games. I think it is all in, and we need to at the 21 points that's on offer. We've got to be getting 15 points as a minimum for me. As hard as it is, to do, you have to try and you have to identify the problem in every game. Well, we've done that with the individual mistakes, but you have to take the positives from it as well. And if we can perform to the same level as you did today, with being a little bit more clinical in the final third, then we'll get results. But we've got to cut out these individual mistakes, because at the moment it's what's costing us games.